Miller suggested the album this week. Megadeth's 16th studio album. 16. The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. This peaks at number 3 on the Billboard charts and is not certified in the United States.
How the hell did it peak at 3?
Don't know. This was released on September 2nd, 2022. Our cast of characters, of course, we have Dave Mustaine on guitar and lead vocals. Kiko Lariaro on guitars and backing vocals, and also plays the flute on Night Stalker. The phenomenal Dirk Verburen on drums. And most of the bass tracks on this were played by the incomparable Steve DiGiorgio, who did time with Death and Control Denied. He was actually the last bass player that Chuck Schuldiner had in Death, and went over to what became Control Denied. Mustaine always surrounds himself with great musicians. You can't ever take that away from him. The album opens up with our title track, The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. What do you got?
Well, it's like it had a Hangar 18 almost feel to it, but I don't know. There's the slow part and the vocals. For the vocals, for the most part on this album, really were killing it.
He's just recovering from throat cancer after this.
Okay.
Right before this was recorded.
Well, still, but you're the singer. I mean, you gotta put your best foot forward or use auto tune.
No.
So
no.
I give this song a meh.
I think he did put his best foot forward, and considering what he was going through, I think he did an admirable job.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do you got?
I got the catchy opening tune about the Black Plague. I mean,
it started with the Monty Python. Bring out your dead.
Yeah, but it's a different version of it.
Yes. I gave this one a yes. I enjoyed this song. Very typical Megadeth. Mm-hmm. Great playing, and I agree with Bill though. There was some reminiscence to Hangar 18 in this, in the vibe. Mm-hmm. All right, track number 2. We have Life in Hell.
Yeah, the music was good, but the vocals just were low and just, so I give it another meh. I can't give it a big yes, but it's like almost want these to be instrumentals.
And you hate instrumentals.
Exactly, but it's Megadeth.
Oh.
All right.
This
Jim?
one gets a meh for me as well. I like the storyline of the song. I think it was talking about an assassin who's trying to get out of his past, but he keeps getting sucked back in.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool tune, but like I said, it just got a meh from me.
I like this one, and I'll tell you what took it into the yes territory for me, or else it would have been a meh. Dirk's drumming in this is off the fucking hook. Dude, he is so killer. There's a Drumeo. Drumeo is their YouTube channel dedicated to drums. And they do this thing where they bring in famous drummers and have them write their own parts to songs that they've never heard. Mm-hmm. Famous songs that they've never heard. Mm-hmm. There's one with Dirk Verburen playing Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Okay.
Unbelievable what Dirk does with that song. And, we've got to see them live with Dirk behind the kit. And the dude's just a fucking beast. All right. Track number 3, Night Stalkers, featuring your friend and mine, Ice Motherfucking T.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't care for it. It was like metal, then rap, then classical. It was like, oh, Jesus Christ. It was just a mishmash of all different genres, but not one, it wasn't a mix. They just kept switching it.
Uh-huh.
Meh.
Oh, fucking screaming fast song about desert warfare. This song gets a yes for me.
I give it a yes, too. I'm down with pretty much anything Ice-T does. I mean, he picks his shots, and this was a good one. Mm-hmm. Track number 4, Dogs of Chernobyl.
It starts good, then it goes off the rails, and it's another meh. This album is just not grabbing me at all.
Okay.
Oh my! I just got it gets a meh. It's just your standard Megadeth song. Nothing really catchy, but
I agree. I gave this one a meh as well. It's not bad, but it's a bit long.
yes,
This one clocks in at like 6.5 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a bit long. You could have done without that fucking intro.
Mm-hmm.
Just bust right in, hit you in the face instead of that. The intro kind of plodded along.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 5, Sacrifice.
This was close. It almost came together, but at the very end it didn't. And it's just another meh.
I got the Conjuring vibe
Yeah.
listening to this. Like,
Yeah.
If there was a sequel to The Conjuring, it would be this song. But this got a yes for me.
I gave it a yes as well. Great song. I love the fucking time shifts in this. They go back and forth between different time signatures. I really enjoy that. And Megadeth does it very well. But like I said earlier at the beginning of this, Dave always surrounded himself with top shelf guys. And it takes talent to pull this music off. All right. Track number 6, Junkie.
Yeah, this was it was just too literal. There's like no nuance to it in the lyrics.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh God. And I didn't like it. It was under a meh, but above a no. Just like now it's starting to hover.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What do you got?
I like this one. Smack roulette. Fentanyl, non-fentanyl. Fentanyl, non-fentanyl.
But I mean,
But he is right. It was right in your face. There was no.
yeah, there's no subtlety.
Mhm.
This is as subtle as a baseball bat to a forehead.
Yeah.
I gave it a meh. Psychopathy. Interesting little interlude.
Yeah, it was short. It was good, and I liked. This is like my first yes. I like this one. I know, right?
I put what the hell. This
Yeah.
was a no.
It's just an interesting
Yeah,
little interlude.
yeah.
I gave it a meh. Track number 8, we have Killing Time.
Yep. And it was like another yes. And that interlude went right into it perfectly, almost seamlessly. And I was like, finally, yes, here we go.
Right. What do you got?
I got a yes for this one. You yes on this?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Finally.
I got a meh.
Oh,
This
boy.
is nothing special. It's Megadeth 101.
Mm.
And at this point in a Megadeth album, I usually am getting bored.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 9, Soldier On.
Yeah, this one was pretty good. I'm like, okay, maybe it's like the music's starting to now get better. Well, no, I said the music was always good,
Yeah.
but everything's now coming together, so I like this one too. It's another yes.
Okay.
Boy.
What do you got?
Well, I just got this is just an okay song. This was a meh for me. He's coming into the album and we're fading out.
See, I'm a meh as well.
I think we've all agreed that we have like different likes and dislikes in Megadeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore the good album too.
Well, to me, this one it kind of plods on at the beginning, but once it kicks in, it gave me a Sweating Bullets vibe.
Okay.
Just in the vibe of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it took me. Track number 10, Celebutant.
Yeah, this is back to disjointed. I'm like, shit. It's like we're back to the beginning of the album, and now it's back to meh.
Okay.
I swear to God, this was one of my favorite ones on the album. Fucking nice, fast, a little parody song, throwing a little bit of humor out there with but whoa.
I enjoyed this song.
Yeah.
It's a nice little indictment of our cult of personality culture.
Exactly.
I enjoyed this song. And Mustaine is always at his best when he's skewering something.
All right.
And this one is right there. This is a dagger in the heart of the Kardashian lady,
TikTokers,
TikTokers, and all that
influencers,
horseshit.
Yeah.
And I dug this one. Track number 11, Mission to Mars.
This was just another, just too literal. Good Lord with the stories. just meh.
Yeah.
I got you there. This one was a rough listen.
Yeah.
This one was a meh for me as well.
I gave it a meh. It reminded me of musically. It reminded me of a sped up countdown to extinction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, musically, not lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 12, "We'll Be Back."
Yeah, this was a decent song. This was getting to be another yes.
Okay.
So I can't fault this one.
No, this one, way to close an album. This was
This isn't the close of the
No, I know.
digital version.
right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this. But anyway, it was a very fast song. I mean, breakneck speed. This was
Yeah.
a really good song.
This would have fit well on any of the first 3 Megadeth records. This would have been right at home on Peace Sells.
Okay.
I enjoyed this one. I gave it a yes. Now, the digital version of this had two bonus tracks on it,
All right.
which are both covers.
Correct.
Oh.
The first one I absolutely love.
Oh my God.
It's the Dead Kennedys police truck.
That's why it's okay. I said this is good. It sounded familiar. Like I could hear like something.
Rockabilly.
Well, but I couldn't make out what style it was. I'm like Misfits, maybe.
Nope, it was the Dead Kennedys. It's
Yeah,
police truck.
But again, it's that style that
Yep.
I had the style right.
Good. Yep, it's
Yeah,
just
and I really like this one.
good
Mm-hmm.
SoCal punk.
Okay, I did not know it was a cover.
Yeah, I love the Dead Kennedys version. I love this version. Mustaine's always done good covers. Megadeth has always done good covers.
Yeah.
You know, their version of Anarchy in the UK is great.
Mm-hmm.
And these boots.
Boots,
Yeah.
that's a great cover. No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Mm-hmm.
They've always done really
Mechanics.
good covers. No, he wrote it.
God.
No, the Four Horsemen's the cover.
Sorry.
Oh.
Four Horsemen's the cover. Anyway, and okay, so we're all in agreement that Police
Yeah.
Truck is a yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Great fucking song. Last one. They dug deep into the fucking vault for this one. A cover of Sammy Hagar's "The Planet's on Fire."
Okay. Yeah, this is a really.
Or "This Planet's on Fire."
I thought this was a great ending to the album. I
Yeah.
mean, I thought. Again, I didn't know these last two were covers, and I thought they were absolutely amazing.
And then just to have Sammy there with Mustaine.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
And the bass line to this is fucking killer.
Mm.
It's just just a very, very active walking bass line
Mm-hmm.
that carries the song along. It's a very good cover. It's one of Sammy's deeper cuts, but it's a badass song.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, what do you give it?
Well, I gotta say, this has got to be my least favorite Megadeth album ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I like Risk. We've talked about that last week, and and I love like The System Has Failed. I love that album. Super Collider's a great fucking album. Jesus Christ, but this one is probably my least favorite of them. I'm on, and even being my least favorite, I will still give this one a 6.5
Okay.
because again, after this many albums, something's got to be the least favorite.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, everything. There's a scale to everything.
I was shocked that me and you were joined mostly in this album, and
Mhm.
he was the outlier. That blew my mind.
Yeah, again, I love a lot of their like newer stuff after Euthanasia,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like this one just did not connect with me at all.
Okay.
Right.
So 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I listened to this when it first came out.
Yeah.
So this isn't my first listen through. I've listened to this multiple times. I thought musically and lyrically, majority of the album was solid. It
Yeah.
had a couple, blips there, but hey, shit happens. Those covers at the end on that digital version, they were awesome. This thing's getting an 8.5.
Okay. 8.5 from Jim. Now, to me, this is the best record they put out since probably Countdown.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my.
The most consistent record since Countdown. Now, keep in mind, I grade anything Megadeth on a scale because after about 6 songs, Mustaine's voice grates on me. Okay, I can I enjoy Megadeth, but in measured doses.
Mm-hmm.
We all know my ranking of the big 4 goes Anthrax and Slayer 1A and 1B. A far down third is Megadeth, and a way fucking far down fourth is Metallica. That being said, I enjoyed this album for the most part. There's nothing out of the box. Megadeth is doing Megadeth things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
All right.
It's no Countdown. It's no Rust in Peace. But it's a damn sight better than fucking The System Has Failed. And a damn sight better than Risk.
We'll disagree on that.
Yeah, we can disagree.
Because I love The System Has Failed and Super Collider. Those were excellent albums that, dear God, they were wonderful.
See, I'm glad nobody has suggested we do the Megadeth deep dive. Because that's going to take me a while to do. Even if it's less than 16 albums, I'm going to get fucking fed up with Mustaine's voice real quick.
I think I've actually probably done the deep dive more than enough times because I have no problem with like any of their stuff. The only one that gave a little bit of a hiccup was Euthanasia, but then that kind of grew on me over time.
I think that's a great record.
Yeah. But, I mean, this one, and I said, this one slipped under my radar. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not their best. It's not their worst.